Round 2 of the ITU World Championship Series here in Seoul. And all eyes will be on the return of Emma Snowsill, the Olympic champion, 3-time world champ.
On your marks.
Very cool water conditions here today, just over 14 degrees, and wetsuits absolutely a must. And it will not be a big surprise to find out that Haley Purcell, the great U.S. swimmer, will be taking out the lead very quickly, as she has done so many times in her very short triathlon career. 1,000 meters opening swim, then followed by a smaller 500-meter rectangular swim, and it is immediately Haley Purcell, but today taking it just a bit easier. And on her feet, the physician Dr. Carrie Lang, and just behind her, Sarah Haskins from the United States. A bit of a different strategy today for Haley Purcell, maybe trying to drag on a couple of other athletes to have somebody to bike with very early on. The trio with a 20-second lead very early on. And then the group including Emma Moffitt coming out of the water, Andrea Hewitt as well, Daniela Reif back by just about another 15 seconds. Much further back in the swim pack, Emma Snowsill trying to get herself back up to international standard, and as the trio of athletes start to move away, you can see the huge gap of time they have back to the chase athletes. Haley Purcell giving herself just a bit of extra time in the transition, I think, and that's a wise move. Getting out of the wetsuit, it'll be a 350-meter run to the transition zone, and then the start of 8 very technical laps here in Seoul, Korea. It was 1988 that the Summer Olympic Games were held here. There's Sarah Haskins, hoping to go back to her second Olympic Games in London in 2012. And the trio of women will head out with approximately a 30-second gap back to the chase group of about 8 or 9 athletes who'll be coming out of the water momentarily, and there they are. Jenkins, Daniela Reif coming out of the water, and as the trio head off, immediately it is Sarah Haskins trying to push the pace, coming up very quickly behind a group of about 9 or 10 very fast cyclists. Haley Purcell taking her turn in the lead. A chase group which includes the very powerful Daniela Reif and Nikki Samuels. There's Samuels right there. And they are moving very quickly now on the lead group. Some powerful cyclists in that chase group, including Andrea Hewitt and Lisa Norden from Sweden. And as they start back towards the transition zone, it's only a matter of time now before the 3 women who are in the lead will all be in this main chase pack. It is growing now, somewhere into the neighborhood of about 12 or 13 athletes. And right there, that is Barbara Ramirez working very well. So the woman who had the victory in Sydney is continuing to impress here in Seoul. It is now a much longer train of about 17 or 18 women. They're continuing to pick up athletes as they go. This technical course that we thought would start to differentiate has not done it, but that woman right there, Nicola Spirik, has done a great job, and it is Emma Snowsill just over her shoulder who came out of the water together, and they are really moving well. Snowsill benefiting by Nicola Spirik's incredible riding, and in fact Spirik has now pulled them into that main group. 27 women now coming off the bike. Emma Snowsill now into that lead group. We'll get a chance to see the Olympic gold medalist on the run for the first time in almost 8 months. And a quick transition put Spirik out onto the run almost immediately. Ramirez taking off quickly as well. Into that bunch, Emma Moffitt. And there is Moffitt, and quickly she goes into the lead. A great turnover. It's been 3 great weeks of training since her bronze medal performance in Sydney. And there is a group of 27 or 28 women, and they are all chasing the Australian, who has really gapped the field. Look at that turnover. She's got a 15-second lead within the first 400 or 500 meters. Daniela Reif, Haskins, Ramirez, all pushing the pace. But nobody is able to catch Moffitt as she continues to keep a sizable gap. As we're going now through into the bell lap, there's Andrea Hewitt starting to make the move. Remember, Hewitt had such a great run, and here they come. It is Ramirez. It is Andrea Hewitt. They are now about to gap and lap a Korean in the red right there, but the women who fought it out for the medal performances in Sydney are now coming together. Moffitt, who's led the entire run. Here comes Ramirez. Hewitt just behind. Remember her great sprintability. Back a little further, the 2 Swiss athletes, Daniela Reif and Nicola Spirik. And what an incredible move by Daniela Reif. The 22-year-old has put the hammer down Rivera's trying to respond, as well as Emma Moffitt. It looks like they have dropped Andrea Hewitt. Here comes Emma Snowsill as well. What an incredible run by Snowsill as they make their way onto the blue carpet. It is Daniela Reef making the sprint. Rivera's trying to go less than 75 meters to the finishing line. Reef has never won an international world championship race, but today I think that is going to change. An unbelievable run for Daniela Reef from Switzerland. She will claim victory in Seoul. There is Rivera's a silver medal performance, incredible for the Chilean, and Emma Moffitt will take third. Great finish up there by Nicholas Birk. What a day for Switzerland as they celebrate. Daniela Reef cannot believe that victory that she has put together here in Seoul.